Alright, you'll continue the skin removal on the dorsal surface until you can nearly remove the whole piece of skin tissue. You can usually remove it in one full piece. You'll just continue to put tension on it until it's fully removed. You can leave the skin around the head and around the lower, the distal region of the forelimbs and the hind limbs. You'll be able to dissect out whatever muscles that you need to proximal to that. So you'll continue the skin removal process and then move forward with the dissection of the superficial muscles of the anterior and posterior chest wall.
Wait, oh, sorry.
You will also leave skin intact around the tail and the anus. So once you are getting ready to finish your final skin removal on the dorsal surface, you'll want to cut around, make a small incision around the tail and the anus. So that'll finish out the skin removal. Once you finish the skin removal process, you'll start the dissection of some of the superficial muscles. For example, pectoralis major right here. The most challenging thing about identifying the superficial muscles is that you really have to pay attention to the directions that the fibers are traveling. Right? You'll be able to see here that the muscle fibers are traveling transversely here, whereas opposed to here, they're traveling a different direction. And so, most importantly, you want to pay attention to which direction those different muscle fibers are traveling. And just again, using the dull-ended probe, you're going to work your way up underneath a muscle and just free it away from some of the underlying connective tissue and start to move and push away whatever residual muscle fascia may be lying over top of the muscle, but then really be able to appreciate the different directions that the fibers are traveling. Once you are able to start dissecting out some of those different muscles, then you can move forward with identifying them. And as you identify them, they're going to give you landmark locations to orient yourself and further continue to identify the other muscles. As you continue to dissect out some of the superficial muscles, especially of the forelimb, which is again comparable to the upper extremity in humans, you're going to obviously see the different heads of triceps. That's one of the objective goals, is to dissect out the triceps muscle. There's the long head, the medial head, and the lateral head. And here we have the long head, okay, which you can see as we continue to dissect this out a little bit more, Right, there it is there, and we know that the triceps extends the upper extremity. So if I grab a hold of this long head of the triceps here and I pull on it, notice how it extends the forelimb of the pig. Okay, again, so I release tension, it is in a flexed position, I pull on it, and it goes into the extended position. And we obviously see that as you continue to dissect out some of the muscles, that you can place tension on them, and knowing where the muscle is located, you'll be able to figure out the action, and vice versa. So as soon as you place tension on those muscles, obviously you'll get to see the action that they perform. In this case, again, we've dissected out part of the triceps muscle. The tricep is an upper extremity extender, or an elbow extender. In the case of the pig, it's going to extend the forelimb when I place tension on it, just like that.